Hello everyone, we're out here at our favorite auction site looking at equipment, and it looks like we have some new equipment that's coming in. Looks like there's some notes on this one here that have been removed so you can't read them. Everyone talks about be careful of auction machines because they may have issues. Looks like this one may have some issues. It's got a Rado 739cc gas motor in it, a couple of pilot controls if you look right there. And anyway, they've got a lot of machines out. It moved on its own power because here's the tracks in the ground for it. But there's one. We have a whole bunch of little diggers out here. Here's a Ripa ND1655. See if we can look in here. Oh, there it goes. Here it goes. All right, so this Ripa is a diesel machine. It has got a Kubota D1105 on it. Looks like dual pilot controls in there. So we've got some diesel machines, but that does not appear to be a triple pump. It's a single pump machine. I don't know what type of machine or pump that is. And there's its valve block right there. So all the valves go there and are operating. But that is a Kubota D1105 diesel machine. Heavy hood. Oh, right there. Definitely it's got some rust on it from sitting out here. This gauge cluster is familiar. It's the gauge cluster on the Kimron XTL30. Little platform on it. But that's a diesel. It's got a closed track design made by Ripa. You can get some others. Here's a 995 hour Vermeer from Bypass Rental. Here's a little gas classic AGT industrial model. Over here got some more. There's a ride-on, a couple of AGTs, a little AGT dumper, some little Ripas right there. I think that's a Ripa. I could be wrong. Nope, TUV. Here's some more GF Industry. So I think what I want to look at is over here. They have some gas and some diesel versions of this Land Mover. Let's see what this is. So here is a diesel machine. All right, oh, it's got springs on it. That's real nice. Look at that. And let's see, that's a triple pump design, but there should be a hose right there, I would think. That's a problem, but look what they have. So they're doing dual pilot controls, and they are going down here to this solenoid block. This is reminiscent of one of those mini excavators. So if we come underneath here and look, you'll see we do have pilot controls, which is fine, but we have some problems. Let's look down here. See where that pin is there? There's no bushing in there. There should be a bushing. No bushing on that one. Come back here and look. Very simple dash. There's a small radiator inside of here. There it is. That is a Kubota D1105. You can see right there. 2 sets of pilot controls go into that big valve block. Lots of hoses. Lots of hoses. Right there. Diesel tank on one side. Hydraulics maybe on the other. I don't know. Maybe they're both diesel. I don't know if we have a hydraulic tank in here anywhere. Do not see one, so that would be a negative. Pretty interesting how it's put together. Got a little bitty air filter. I don't see a lot of filtration on it, but you have your fuel filter, fuel pump, water separator, secondary fuel filter. But that is a traditional triple pump, and I'm expecting a hose right there. We've got a information on this pump. Let's see if we can get down here for you to see it. I don't know if you can read that or not, but so that's this diesel machine out here, sold under the Land Rover brand here. Banjos for all the fittings. Up here you have traditional. Now this is real nice, right? Look, you got your fitting off to the side there versus on the front, so that's more protected. You got dual sets of auxiliaries with case drains, so not bad. But boy, this right here is going to be a problem. You're going to have to do something about that. There's nothing in there. That pin's just shoved in. There's no bushing. If we come over here and look, same thing. You don't really see a bushing in this model right here either. Another diesel. Metal's pretty thick. I mean, if you look at it, what do you think that is? Probably at least 1/4 inch thick. Lots of hose connections in there. Same thing, a big valve block. So that makes them super stubby. Let's see what our operator station view is like. So you get up here, there's no cushioning. Okay, so I can tell you from the operator station, there is no visibility to the front of that bucket. You cannot see if you're grading. This is a very bad view. I've got you raised up now about 24 inches or so. Nothing there. You have a horn, you have lights, you have a lock, you got 2, but I don't know how you turn on the second set of hydros or auxiliaries. You got 1 auxiliary control right here. I don't know how you're going to turn the second one on. 2 sets of joysticks piloted. So yeah, I don't know, man. That's interesting. These LA 580s are what they are going off of. So there's another diesel machine. So I've got 3 diesels. Here's a diesel. That's 4 diesels right here. Here's a 5th diesel. It's got some damage on it, as you can see right there. The hood, one of the latches are broken off. And then here's your 6th. Nope, this is gas. This is the gas motor. Let's look in here and see. What our gas looks like. All right, so everything's the same. Got that same pump. They're using the same pump on both the diesel and the electric, so I would think there should be something there. I don't know what that is. I don't know. 2 inputs, 3 outputs. Interesting pump setup. big valve block down there for all of your controls. I don't know how it's getting 2 sets of auxiliaries. You can probably figure it out. But anyway, there's a gas model. So we've got, looking back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 diesels here. This is gas model. Here's another one. Gas model. Gas model. Gas model. Here's a diesel. There's a diesel model. Intermixed. Gas model. And gas model. Now if you look here, these have a single bogey in the front. You have a gapped bogey in the back. That's going to help. And there's that sprocket. That's a pretty standard sprocket that you see on a lot of these. It says TOY 230. So I'm sure it's a 230 millimeter sprocket. Not sure. I'm going to guess. Anyway, and none of these have, what I would look for here would be a collared eye to go in. These pins look pretty small. I do not know if that's a standard size plate or not. I'm not good enough just to look and tell you. Looks pretty thick though. You got half inch steel right there, but that plate does not look normal for me, so I can't tell you. Anyway, got a couple of these Hurricane gas machines over here. High track. I don't like those very much. Just personal preference. Got these AGTs. Got these little diggers. So I just wanted to bring you out, show you what was here. I heard about them having some diesels, which is the first time I've seen diesels here at this auction. So I wanted to come see them for myself. We may try and come back at the actual auction time. They were still pulling all the attachments out. They used to have the Wolverine brand out here exclusively, but now they have a new brand called Future. So I don't know much about it. They had some 4-in-1 buckets that are 39 inches versus the 48 inch of the Wolverine. Got several different grapples, tooth grapples, root grapples, bucket grapples. So we have to see. Anyway, hey, thanks so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More to come. Have a great day. Bye-bye.